One of the reasons why a lot of people aren't accomplishing what they need to accomplish when it comes to traveling or relocating, you don't know how to finish anything. Take it from me. I used to be a person, it wasn't about procrastination, hesitation, false dreams, lying to myself. It was about none of that. It was actually all about me starting a lot of stuff, but never finishing a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, I know that if I was going through that, and how did I come out of that? Because if I'm gonna tell you something for real, guys, if I didn't learn to be a finisher, in all sincerity, I would not have made it to any country. I would not have married the person whom I was with. I would not be at peace the way that I am. I would not be blessed the way that I am. The number one thing that changed my life, guys, I kid you not, I had to learn to finish what I started. And so we're going to talk about that and what steps need to be taken when it comes to finishing what we started. For those of you, male and female, that are individuals that like to travel, or you've been saying that you're going to do it and you've been meaning to do it, or you want to relocate like me and my man Los, relocating, building new lives. And you like, if these some regular dudes, Los is just a regular everyday round-away brother from Tampa. I'm a round-away brother from Tampa. If those regular dudes can do it, why haven't I done it? And I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that holds up back a lot of dudes, man, and a lot of ladies in life, I'm gonna tell you something. You want to bust your head? I'm gonna bust your head real quick. In the Black community, one of the things that hold us back just as much as other races, you ready? We don't finish nothing. We some starting okay. Ooh, Dr. Umar, where's that school, bruh? Where's the school, Umar? We don't finish nothing. We talk a good game. We complain a good game. Hey, Black Lives Matter. We ain't seen y'all since white people gave y'all the millions of dollars to shut the heck up. Black Lives Matter, where are you? Oh, civil rights movement. Oh, Black Power, Umgawa. Oh, what happened to the progression of the civil rights? What happened? When we sold all our businesses in the community to Asian individuals, we sold our businesses to those from the Middle East. What do we do with all that money that we got from them? We owned all, because of segregation, we owned all our own little spots, our own stores, our own barbershops, our own this, our own that, our own plumbing shops, our own hair spots. We owned everything because we had to. Own restaurants, and we sold dang near everything. Where do we do all that money, Black people? What? We start stuff and we don't finish it. And it's killing our community. You don't have to have Klansmen running around no more. All you got to do is have a bunch of Black people with a plan to start something and watch them don't finish it. Tell me I'm lying. You see how I just went through the history of the last 80 years of Black people always starting something, but we don't never finish it. We never see it through. But then it's a new generation, a new day, and there are those of us that are learning the fine art of finishing. Finishing what we started. I'm going to take you through the steps, I kid you not, guys, in which helped me master the art of finishing. Because if I didn't learn how to finish stuff, it was no need of me starting all these businesses. There was no need of me talk about going on diets and exercises. There was no need of me talk about traveling or me talking about relationships, because every relationship I was going to ruin it. Why? Because I didn't know how to finish one. And I came from a generation. That's one of the things that messed up my life. My mama didn't know how to finish nothing because she didn't learn from her mama how to finish something. I'm gonna bust your heads. Y'all think I'm playing. My daddy didn't know how to finish nothing because he learned from his daddy not to finish nothing. Even though they had land and property and successful businesses, they didn't know how to finish good relationships. They didn't know how to finish raising their kids and grandkids and teaching their grandkids how to raise grandkids. A lot of the stuff that I'm learning right now at 55 years old is because my family didn't teach me how to finish stuff. What was the first thing that God said to Abraham? Y'all know I always go to this verse in the Bible. Genesis chapter 11, last 5 verses. Genesis chapter 12, first 5 verses. Genesis chapter 11, God goes to Abraham's dad and say, Abraham, daddy, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to send you to the promised land. What? Me? Yeah, grab Abraham, your son, grab Lot, because Lot is your grandson. And I know your other son, he died, Lot's daddy. Bring him, bring your cattle, bring your wife, bring everybody. Leave your family. I'm going to take you to the promised land. Before you get through the 5 verses of chapter 11 of Genesis, it says that Abraham's daddy stopped, rested. He said, this is a good spot right here. This must be the promised land. He didn't go any further. Didn't do what God told him to do. He started. How many times have we started some stuff? How many times have I started some stuff? I'm going to tell you, man, dude, I had to learn this. Outside, I'm going to tell you something for real, in all sincerity. And I'm going to come back to the comment, to the intros. In all sincerity, y'all know how I always say my biggest regret in life was all the women that I smashed because of all the time that I wasted in my life running through a couple thousand women. It didn't take all that to have sexual pleasure. I overdid it. A lot of men ain't gonna admit that. Man, listen, I smashed them because they needed to be smashed. So be it. Man, I had to do what I had to do with these ladies. That's on you. As for Andre, I knew I threw away a lot of good years, a lot of good time of my life that I could have been doing something that was ultra productive. There were years that I didn't have to run through 300. You see what I'm saying? It's only 360 days in a year. Dre, you don't need to run through 300. You could have did much more with a year than run through 300 females. That's the only true regret I have in my life, that I wasted too much time running through women, and it ain't take all that. It really didn't take all that. So like I always say, for all you brothers that ain't been running through all them ladies, don't never let nobody make you feel bad that you ain't smashed 50, 60, 70, 100 chicks. Dude, I'm here to tell you right now, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. All these dudes is bragging about, man, I done ran through 300 chicks. Dude, don't brag to me, because I already know it ain't all it's cracked up to be. Because ain't none of them chicks around, none of them chicks around to help you, build you, take your life to the next level, maybe 1 or 2, but the rest of them was a waste of time. A waste of time. I swear my life would be so much further ahead, and I'm blessed now. But goodness gracious, did it take over 2,000 to get my point across? Pun intended. It did not take all. Dude, I'm in the swinger clubs. I'm all in the orgies. I'm cheating on everybody. Everybody getting cheated on. Andre's the only one I've been faithful to. Everybody, you with me, you getting cheated on. I'm talking about you can be the freakiest, nastiest, wild one. Either we're going to bring somebody in the house or I'm going to find somebody outside. Dude, I was bad. Boy, the Lord has delivered me from some stupidity. And before I came here, I had to get Andre right. So when I came to Colombia or whatever country I was moving to, I didn't want to bring that old Andre with me. I'm coming to a new country. The slate is clean. I got a brand new ID, brand new line of credit, brand new truck, brand new wife, brand new life. I didn't want to bring that old Andre with that mess with me. So I had to get this together, and get this together, that mouthpiece, because I know I could talk them out of it. But number 2, if I had a number 2 on the list, my number 2 thing that if it was a regret, now I don't regret it because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to finish stuff. And a lot of dudes ain't gonna tell you this truth about themselves. A lot of us have started classes, colleges, businesses, marriages, relationships, kids, relationships with our kids. Some of us ain't even finished that yet. Some other dude had to come along and be a stepdad and finish off what we started as a dad. Come on now, y'all know I'm telling the truth. I ain't the only one that was not a finisher, and I had to learn in my later years in life, man, how to finish stuff, man. And once I learned to be a finisher, life took off. It was like God was waiting for me to learn that one little lesson. Boy, could you at least learn to finish something? And that was it. Oh yeah, back to Abraham's dad. He didn't finish the trail. God said, I'm sending you to the promised land. He decided to stay where he wanted to. He ain't finished. So God in chapter 12, verse 1-5, went to Abraham. Abraham, I told your daddy to go to the promised land. You did? Yeah. So now I'm telling you to pick up and leave your daddy. Why? He don't know how to finish nothing. I told him to get away from his family because they didn't know how to finish nothing. So here's what I need you to do, Abraham. I need you to finish what I told your daddy to do. Some people gonna die Martin Luther King Sr., and some of y'all gonna die Martin Luther King Jr. Some of y'all gonna start some stuff. Oh, you gonna start some stuff, but you ain't gonna finish nothing. Somebody gonna be Martin Luther King Sr., you ain't finish it. Somebody gonna be the Martin Luther King Jr. Finish the race. I'm telling you, bro. When I broke that habit, man, listen. You can't tell me nothing now.